Today, I'll take you through a 2019 comedy film titled Son of a Rich. Spoilers ahead, so proceed carefully as this story mixes absurd humor with a heartfelt moral journey. The film begins with Grisha, the spoiled son of one of Russia's wealthiest men. Grisha is the definition of entitled, rude, reckless, and utterly indifferent to consequences. He spends his days partying, drinking, and using women, leaving destruction in his wake. One night, after dismissing a girl he promised a ride to because she wouldn't sleep with him, Grisha speeds off and is stopped by police. True to form, he tries to bribe Captain Semyonov, but this time the captain refuses. Grisha, allergic to accountability, attempts to drive away with Semyonov clinging to the hood of his car. Moments later, his father Pavel arrives at the station to bail him out. Even in a cell, Grisha continues to act spoiled, expecting to be served like royalty. The chief warns Pavel of Grisha's escalating destruction, from yachts to seriously injuring a cop, emphasizing that something drastic must be done. Pavel scolds Grisha and threatens to cut him off, but Grisha brushes it off, confident that his father won't follow through. Stressed and unsure of what to do, Pavel seeks solace in Anastasia, a TV producer and his friend with benefits. Anastasia, seeing the hopelessness of Grisha's behavior, suggests an unconventional solution. She knows Lev Arnoldovich, a special effects expert who creates hyper-realistic scenarios to reform people. Pavel, desperate, agrees to meet Lev at his eerie home, where he finds him hanging from a rope in a fake suicide setup, a testament to Lev's theatrical flair. Lev demonstrates his methods with a past client, convincing Pavel that his approach works through illusion and psychology. Though skeptical, Pavel allows Lev to craft a plan for Grisha. Days later, Grisha is leaving a club when he's attacked and wakes up in a stable, dressed in old-fashioned clothing. He is told by the stable boy, Artyom, that he must work or face punishment, and Grisha quickly realizes the harshness of this strange village-like environment. Foreman Avdia Mikhailich physically drags Grisha around, whipping him for disobedience. Landowner Dmitry Timofeyev and his son Alexei oversee the work, reinforcing strict discipline. Grisha attempts to escape, thinking he has traveled back in time to pre-1860s Russia before serfdom was abolished. He's bewildered by villagers who don't understand modern concepts like phones or police. After falling into a lake and returning, he's captured and nearly hanged, only to be saved by Dmitry's daughter Aglaya because it's her birthday. In reality, the village is an elaborate simulation orchestrated by Lev and Anastasia, funded by Pavel. Hidden cameras, drones, and snipers ensure Grisha's actions are monitored and controlled. Pavel watches his son face real punishment, struggling whether he has gone too far, but Lev assures him it is for his growth. Meanwhile, Lev and Anastasia revealed their history as ex-spouses, adding tension behind the scenes. As Grisha adapts to the village, actors are briefed on period-appropriate behavior, forbidden modern items, and personal scripts. Aglaya is set up as a love interest for Grisha, while Alexei observes with skepticism. Grisha's new routine is grueling. Early mornings, poor food, hard labor with horses, exposure to nature as a bathroom, and constant whipping. Each challenge is designed to teach him humility and respect. Grisha witnesses Aglaya's distress over a forced marriage and initially misunderstands, thinking it would be advantageous for her inheritance. Later, he steals a chicken to make soup, selfishly consuming it alone. Avdiy discovers the theft, and though Artyom takes the punishment, Grisha remains indifferent. He even tries to exploit Lisa's accidental wardrobe mishap, but other villagers intervene, keeping him in check. Pavel considers shutting down the operation due to Grisha's lack of progress, but Lev convinces him to continue. When Grisha attempts to apologize to Lisa, she is cautious but allows the interaction, giving Lev an opportunity to guide him toward genuine growth. As the village celebrates Ivan Kupala, the magical midsummer night, Grisha bonds with the villagers, teaches dances, and develops a sense of responsibility as he notices Aglaya's distress. Grisha's attachment shifts towards Lisa after she listens to his stories about the future. While trying to help her, he is reminded by Artyom of Aglaya's potential danger near the lake and rushes to intervene. Despite Lisa's insistence that her feelings are genuine, Grisha prioritizes saving others, showing the first signs of true empathy. Lisa is then officially made Grisha's love interest on set, tasked with helping him grow. She refuses to engage romantically at first, focusing on mentoring him. Alexei, displeased with this development, protests, creating tension among the actors. Meanwhile, Grisha learned humility as he replaces Alexei in punishment, experiencing 24 lashes but sharing his food with Artyom, signaling real change. Behind the scenes, Anastasia and Lev reconcile their differences, while Pavel processes the depth of his feelings and his role in Grisha's transformation. Grisha's growth is tested through staged conflicts, including watching Alexei's misbehavior and experiencing discipline firsthand. Each scenario is carefully orchestrated to instill responsibility and compassion. Grisha begins to develop genuine affection for Lisa, sharing intimate moments like candlelit dinners and stargazing. He reflects on his previous selfishness and sees himself mirrored in Alexei, realizing the consequences of entitlement. Lisa acknowledges his progress with a kiss, cementing the emotional core of his transformation. In the real world, Aglaya's public complaints spark a police investigation. Pavel panics, but Lev convinces him to let the final test unfold. To challenge Grisha further, a staged Mongol invasion is created. Grisha, believing it to be real, must protect the villagers, especially Lisa, testing his courage and decisiveness. During the staged attack, Grisha initially hesitates, but ultimately takes heroic action, riding a horse, fending off the Mongols, and rescuing Lisa. The police arrive on set, but are convinced it is a movie production, allowing the simulation to conclude safely. Afterward, Grisha and Lisa find a gas station outside the village, confusing him. He is tranquilized and wakes in a hospital, where Pavel convinces him that he's been in a coma for 3 months after a car accident. Grisha struggles to reconcile reality with his village experiences. Returning to everyday life, Grisha begins to abandon his old habits. He gifts his car to Captain Semyonov as restitution and refrains from reckless behavior. His encounters with Alexei and Aglaya in a club demonstrate his new maturity as he navigates awkward social situations with humility. Finally, Grisha reunites with Lisa at the ranch where she works. Their relationship is affirmed as real and mutual, cementing the emotional core of his transformation. He begins to appreciate responsibility, empathy, and love. The film concludes with Grisha attending his father's wedding with Lisa, expressing gratitude for the transformative experience orchestrated by Lev and Pavel. Having learned valuable life lessons, Grisha commits to helping reform other spoiled heirs, turning his own misbehavior into a force for positive change and completing his journey from selfish brat to conscientious young man.